See a friend. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
I will be right by your side. Women can have it all, including heart attacks. But symptoms like jaw pain, nausea, unusual fatigue, dizziness, and backache are often different and more subtle than for a man. The fact is, heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Know the signs. Learn more at getheartcheck.org. From Women's Heart Alliance, in partnership with Women Heart.
Due time at 8:15. Now, Mark Renee with sports.
Kathleen, it's just the third time all season the Yankees have a 3-game losing streak after they fell short in St. Louis last night, 4-3. The Cardinals able to come back from 3-1 down with a run in the 6th inning, and then got a 2-run double from Paul DeYoung off Clay Holmes in the bottom of the 8th as manager Aaron Boone watched his closer suffer a second straight blown save and loss.
It's a tough inning, especially when I thought Clay threw the ball a lot better and was in command of what he was doing out there for the most part.
Yeah, Holmes earlier gave up an infield single and a walk, which set up the 2-run double. He was pitching the 8th inning with Aroldis Chapman held back to the 9th. Of course, the 9th inning never came. Meantime at Citi Field, an even tougher night for the Mets.
Rosario's got another extra base hit. Riley digging for third. He could have moved in by Ron Washington. Lindor's relay throw to the plate is not in time. Cut off. Rosario with an RBI double, his 4th run hit of the night. And the Braves pouring it on early. It's 8-0 in the second inning.
It's Gary Cohen at SNY. All those runs charged to Taijuan Walker, who'd already been pulled after an inning plus and saw his personal 6-game winning streak come to a screeching halt.
Gives you a real feeling too is how well he's been pitching. When you see that happen, but it can happen to anybody. He's been one of our best pitchers and will be again.
That's Buck Showalter, who saw his guys come back to get within 8-5 before losing 9-6. As the Mets opponent scored over 5 runs for the first time since the 2nd of July. Marker Day, 10-10 Wins Sports.
Wins due time 8:17. Well, a big celebration of Caribbean heritage in Queens today. It is the 9th annual Bonquer Caribbean Culture Festival, marking the 60th anniversary of the independence of Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. Raza Productions founder Andrew Clark tells 10-10 Wins they're holding that parade in Jamaica, Queens, for a reason.
It really is a melting pot for Caribbean people, and we thought that would be a wonderful place to essentially bring us all together.
The event runs today at York College on Guy Brewer Boulevard. Well, as you've been hearing in 10-10 Wins traffic, the annual Summer Street celebration returns today. All the fun takes over some 8 miles of Manhattan streets from the Brooklyn Bridge in Lower Manhattan all the way up to East Harlem. There'll be a full schedule of performances and activities at 6 rest stops and free unlimited bike rentals there, too. There will also be a bunch of traffic implications, so you'll want to stay with 10-10 Wins for traffic and transit on the runs. Wins due time 8:18. Our top stories are next.
Is your summer weight loss plan not working as well as you hoped? Well, hope is not a strategy. This is what you need to do. Contact njdiet.com today, and they will contractually guarantee that you will lose 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. Just go to njdiet.com. Their program starts with bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your saliva, hair, and blood work. Then, NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep it off. Not sure if you can do it alone? NJ Diet is with you every step of the way. You're fully monitored by their certified staff to make sure you're burning fat and not just losing water. You'll also get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet is committed to you keeping the weight off. It's all natural, no shots, no hormones, no surgery, and no prepackaged foods. Locations throughout the tri-state area or worldwide with live online video consultations. Call today, 855-5-NJ-DIET, or log on to njdiet.com. Go to njdiet.com and lose the weight for good.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. Summer items like garden hoses, pool toys, and lawn chairs are not recyclable and best donated to charity. Join Odyssey, and together each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
Home health aides. Looking for a new opportunity that gives you benefits and pay you deserve? Signature Care, a licensed home care agency, has immediate openings for home health aides. Signature Care is offering a $1,500 sign-up bonus for all professional home health aides Not currently working for any agency. No certificate, no experience, no problem. Anyone looking for a career and has no experience as a home health aide is welcome to join the Signature Care team. Call now, 718-435-2444. All training will be provided by Signature Care, and you'll be eligible for the $1,500 sign-on bonus. Bilingual home health aides will receive additional compensation. And when you refer a home health aide who's not currently employed, you'll receive $250 for each referral after the aide completes 5 shifts. To learn more, call now, 718-435-2444. That's 718-435-2444, or visit signaturecareny.com.
Breaking news, making news, live interviews. Check out Newsline with Bridget Quinn, weekdays from 10 to 2, right here on 1010 Wins.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. 77 degrees at 8:20 on this Saturday, August 6th. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb, and here's what's happening. Police gunfire in Queens. NYPD says officers fired at men who were shooting into a crowd in Laurelton. No cops hit. 4 suspects were wounded, 1 critically. Not exactly a summer break. It's a little less hot today, but still humid. Live AccuWeather on the way. Actress Anne Heche reportedly fighting for her life after an awful fiery crash in Los Angeles. A brazen smash-and-grab robbery at a Bronx jewelry store. Police looking for 4 guys who hammered open cases and left bags of bling. Not too usual movie producers. Barack and Michelle Obama make a surprise appearance at a Martha's Vineyard Film Festival. Ugly nights for Mets and Yanks. 1010 Winds AccuWeather. Partly sunny, very warm and humid, maybe a storm late. The high 87, real feels higher. Winds used on 821. Traffic and transit now with Jody Vale.
And Kathleen, here's what we see on Long Island's Big 3. Crash, police department activity, investigation continues. Southern State Parkway westbound between Nassau Road and Baldwin Road. All lanes closed from that earlier crash. You're being detoured off at Nassau Road, but you can avoid with that jam. Actually, we're seeing the Meadowbrook is getting a little jammed up, too, because everyone's heading that way. If you are going southbound on the Meadowbrook to westbound Sunrise, got a crash, stall right off the exit ramp near the shopping center to watch out for. LIE, Northern State, they are moving. Brooklyn and Queens are crowded in Belgawanus up to the BQE and to the crossings. But thankfully, those jams have cleared out. Brooklyn bound Brooklyn Bridge. But now we're seeing jams southbound BQE after the Kosciuszko. And the Throgs Neck, we've got road work and delays, too. They were cleared, but now they're back. Bronx bound, guess what? Whitestone, same thing. Here's what you need to know about the other bridges and tunnels on the Hudson side. In at the George, it's 5 to 10, but outbound, 15 to 20 from the Cross Bronx. 179th Street ramp to the upper level has been reopened, so all that construction movement creating those jams. Inbound at the Lincoln, about 5 to 10, and HYLAN looks the same. And the Verrazano, that's also moving too. Mass transit, northbound 6 trains, there's delays as EMS responds to a person who needs assistance at Cypress Avenue. I'm Jody Vale. Next report's at 8:31 on 1010 Winds.
D'Agostino and Associates, I built right here in New York and New Jersey. For over 30 years, helping accident victims get every dollar they deserve. I've been there. Call now, 888-24-LAW-24. D'Agostino, law fights back.
A party ended in gunfire and a police-involved shooting in Queens overnight. This happened just after 11:30 p.m. in Laurelton. Chief of Patrol Jeffrey Madry says 75 to 100 people were outside, and so too were plainclothes members of the Violent Crime Squad. They engaged the suspects and exchanged fire when the men started shooting into the crowd.
3 of the males all had gunshot wounds. 3 firearms were recovered. Our detectives were not hit.
A 4th person was also shot. Officers say that an 18-year-old now is critical. Others, said to be 16, 17, and 24 years old, are expected to recover. Everybody's in custody. No officers were hurt, and no one in the crowd said to have been hit. Police say 3 guns were recovered. No other details on charges or possible motives right now. Of course, stay with 1010 Winds and 1010winds.com for the latest on this developing story. Welcome to another day in the sea map. It will be a little less hot today, but it's not really a break. AccuWeather meteorologist Matt Ben.
Kathleen, shaping up to be another very warm and humid one for this weekend. Temperatures generally in the upper 80s for today, near 90 for tomorrow, but those real feels, telling you the real story of what it feels like out there. It'll feel more like the mid-90s this afternoon, upper 90s by tomorrow afternoon. If you're heading out to the beaches, be aware we do have a moderate risk for rip currents at all south-facing beaches on Long Island today. Water temperatures in the lower 70s, and be generous with that sunscreen. UV index is very high. Kathleen?
Also today, the New York Times reported that the city does not have enough cooling centers in the hottest neighborhoods. Paper pointing to a city controller's report saying the very areas with the highest temperatures, least green space, and smallest numbers of air conditioners are the ones where there are the fewest cooling centers. The report says East Flatbush, Brooklyn is in the worst shape, 2 centers for more than 160,000 residents. Controller Brad Lander wants the city to open more centers, extend hours at libraries and senior centers, and generally improve access. Of course, there was 10-10 winds, for the latest AccuWeather updates, and everything else you need to get through the heat. Crime in the city went up in July. The latest numbers from the NYPD show a 31% increase last month over last year. NYPD says that the main issue was a spike in shootings and murders. Murders were up 34% compared to July of 21. Shootings up 13%. Despite all of that, the city murder rate is down 4% for 2022 compared to last year. 253 murders this year, 264 for the first 7 months of 2021. And shootings are also down overall. Just shipping migrants to New York? Well, that's what the governor of Texas says he's doing. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said yesterday he'd started this effort to get responsibility for border crossers onto Democratic mayors and President Biden. First bus arrived yesterday. A spokesman for the mayor says using humans as political pawns is disgusting. Wednesday, Sunday, 25.
Need arch support, but orthotics make your shoes too tight? You need Copper Fit Arch Relief Plus, the adjustable compression band with built-in orthotic that form-fits to your feet and not your shoes.
Dress shoes, tennis shoes, loafers, sandals, doesn't matter what you're wearing. This fits your foot fits your shoes. That's it.
Ultra-low profile Arch Relief Plus fits easily into any shoe, but it keeps supporting your arches even without your shoes. I wear them around the house, I wear them in my sandals, in my bare feet. It's been amazing. For plantar fasciitis, fallen arches, flat feet, and just tired, achy feet, Arch Relief Plus helps support and relieve foot aches and pains with or without shoes. Copper Fit Arch Relief Plus, guaranteed, or your money back. Order Arch Relief Plus, the adjustable compression band with a built-in orthotic today for just $19.99, and the shipping is free. Order yours now at archreliefplus.com. That's archreliefplus.com.
We do 10-826 now, Bloomberg Money Watch.
Are in-theater movie releases taking off to the point that good old days of going to the movies are back? One movie has given the industry hope.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell.
Tom Cruise and Top Gun Maverick brought in over $1 billion at the box office fast. Landmark Cinema CEO Bill Walker.
And I've never seen a movie in my 10 years in this business that became so talked about.
Yet for all the optimism, the business is not back. Ticket sales are still down almost 40% from before the pandemic. Walker says they need more hits.
What we've been challenged with is ultimately not enough movies, not enough content on our screens.
Bloomberg News entertainment reporter Kelly Gilblom says the important thing is people did go back to the movies.
So there is some data to show that, yeah, once they're there, they do return.
Production halted for months due to the pandemic and was both slower and more costly when it resumed. Just 10 movies this year account for 65% of all grosses in the U.S. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Greg Jarrett for 1010 Wins.
Wednesday, Sunday, 27. Coming up, reports that a crash has left actor Van Heesch critically injured.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years to get out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. They've helped over 5 million people. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. If you're struggling with credit card debt, call Consolidated Credit now.
Call now 800-440-5292. That's 800-440-5292. 800-440-5292.
Consolidated Credit Counseling Services Incorporated, 5701 West Sunlight Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33313. Not a loan company licensed by the New York Department of Financial Services and by the Vermont Department of Financial Regulations. Maryland DM19, Oregon DM80031. Licensed by Virginia State Corporation. Commission license under DC 32. Establishment of a plan may adversely affect the individual's credit rating or credit scores. Non-payment of debt may lead creditors to increase financial charges or collections activity, including litigation.
Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again? Somebody has to do something. Well, someone did. That's why I use Upside. Upside? What's that? It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon of gas or diesel you buy. I just earned 25 cents back on every gallon of this tank. Hold on. So the Upside app is free and you actually get cash back every time you use it? No strings attached? Yep, it's awesome. Check it out. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up.
Instead of just watching your dollars go into your tank, start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside.